It's the Cable League, MTGO Show.
Hello. What? 2 Moxes? I'm gonna take Ruby over Pearl. Well, yeah. I'm just like thinking of the different decks. I've really been leaning red this cube season. I've also been leaning artifacts, but like red and white both go into artifacts. If I end up Naya, I'd rather have whichever I get more doubles of, red or white. I don't know. I think it's really close. Should be, right? Hey, Yagmon, thanks for the 57 months. Yeah, I would take either of these over over Jet or Emerald. Jet was really good in that Storm deck I drafted the other day. You kind of have to want to draft Storm or Reanimator, though, before Jet gets really good. Mox Ruby can play well in Reanimator, too. Speaking of Reanimator, the best card in this pack is that Grizzlebrand. If you wanted to follow up the Ruby with a red card, I think it's Breya's Apprentice. I'll take Grizzlebrand. Alright, now we got some artifact cards. I really like Kappa Cannoneer, and I really like Mox Opal. Good evening, unknown what you are. You're right, zoom in Untire, if only. I haven't done Reanimator artifacts. There's a little bit of crossover. Some artifact discard outlets. Blood tokens could tap for Kappa Cannoneer. Look at this talisman. Yeah, I'll snag it. Oh, hey, maybe this talisman's better. Because you could play it and then tap it for your Cannoneer immediately. Think about this Seed Shark, huh? Cube, you know it, Taboo. You know it. I have been having the laziest Sunday, and it's been awesome. I just laid in bed playing mobile games for hours. And then I scarfed down some burritos, went live. Play some Cube. I'm gonna grab this here card here. It's like 2 Nettlecysts, right? 2 Nettlecysts stapled together. So far, it doesn't look like a Grizzlebrand deck, does it? I think we're closer to being like a Workshops deck, so I'm gonna take the Mightstone. If we still were holding out hope, if we're holding out hope for Reanimator, then the Pyromancer would be where it was at. Retrofitter and Psy in the same pack. I'm gonna grab Retrofitter, but that's kind of close, I think. Psy and Cannoneer are good together. I mean, so is Retrofitter, right? Just always being able to pump it. Turtle does not need much. I feel bad for whoever I took that Grizzlebrand from. What's up, Metamorph? Thoughts on Mentor? Nah. It does, Taboo, yeah. It just wasn't meant to be, exactly. Exactly. I pretty much only want to play Mentor when I've got top, when I can, like, maximize it. I don't want to, like, throw it in as a color. Overplayable. Unless I already have top stuff going on. Let's Academy. Yeah, let's, get a little Academy action, get a little Shops action. So Mox Opal did not wheel. I think Kappa Cannoneer is a higher pick than Mox Opal, though. I think it's for the best. Yeah, we're going to take this Academy. Mana Drain would be good here, but, like, with someone taking Mox Opal, there's a really good chance Academy doesn't come back. It's kind of our best card, right? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to take this Sapphire. But I kind of just want to look at this pack for a while. I kind of just want to bask in this pack. I want to like print out this booster and or this pack and have it framed. It's so much sweeter that it's pick 2. Hey Drawley, yum yum, where are the Funyuns? Oh, the fun is here. What do we get back out of that pack? Probably nothing. Probably stone nothing. Kind of a late Shieldred. We have a Talisman that could tap towards it. Otherwise, it's just Ledger Shredder here. Are we wheeling Urza's Saga? I don't think so. Again, someone took the Mox Opal in pack 1. And we've seen some other Moxen floating around. Like, we had to pass a Mox Pearl in pack 1. So there might be several decks out there that want a Mox, or they want a, Urza's Saga. Not getting that black fixing for the splash. Gush is kind of cute with Seed Shark. Yeah, the night. Some people's kids, am I right? Well, you have to be mad. It's only game. Thought about that Baleful Mastery for a sec there. Play a removal spell. Alright, I'm definitely playing red now. You're a gut enjoyer? Me too. Oh shit, what up? Hey, can I win? Thanks to the sub, thanks to 66 months. A removal spell. I was not sure about Voldaren versus the that other artifact that was in the pack. But Voldaren can attack to trigger gut, right? You can run it out, and then, oh hey, another Mox. And then like Mox, play the gut on turn 2, attack with the Epicure, and get the trigger. So just like having a random body in play, put it over the top for me. They both put an artifact into play. It gives you that random body too. It is an off-color Mox, you know. It is what it is. I guess we'll draft it anyway. Mox Jet would help me play that Shieldred is all I'm saying. Oh, hello. Digging the looks of this Grim Monolith, huh? I think Oliphant's going to be a pretty good mountain. Like, our ability to just cast it and have a 6/4 is pretty high. Yeah, there's a Steam Vents and a Badlands here, which would both help our mana. But there's also a Mana Vault. There's also... This card's got mana in the goddamn name. Hull Breacher, Atali, 4th. Fucking nuts pack. We gotta get something back out of this pack, right? There's too much here. There's too much good stuff. Let's get this Battle Sphere in here. The 64 prison queue? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. There's 8 people in the one starting in 35 minutes. Pretty good Trinket Mage deck. We do have some options for Trinket Mage. I think I want Roaming Throne. Or maybe Wormcoil. Just some chunky artifact boy. We have so much mana right now. Hey, Badagaboosh, thanks for 83 months. Badaga says they thought they'd check out the stream. Pretty decent dude, might subscribe next month. Hey, thank you. Hard Evidence makes little duder body. Dissected Gut. I kind of dig Bobble. Sometimes free is a really good price, you know? Sometimes that's just like the best. Treachery Academy would be fun, yeah. Possible I was supposed to grab Treachery. Hello, Ballista. Yeah, we don't have Sword of the Meek, so I'm not going to grab the Foundry. Ballista's like kind of exactly what I wanted in terms of an actual mana sink for Academy. We've got Candelabra, just all the mana in the world, right? Hey, Drosselip, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 6 months, the half a year. Prime? Prime. Who did I bribe to get all the Moxen in the Academy? Wouldn't you like to know? A good briber never gives up their source. Sky Sovereign's not crazy. It's just like another chonky thing to shoot down quickly. I think we got the Spire Bluff. Battery's not crazy. Battery and Mogdir are both not crazy, too. Might as well have slightly better mana, though, hum. Should we play Sundering Titan? Why not, right? Why wouldn't we? Cuts of unplayable, like Time Warp or Chain Lightning. Maybe Gush. We might not have the Gush stuff, the Gushables. Steam Vents Wield. I'm doing really well, Nimuse. I'm doing really well. Hope you are too. Been a real chill Sunday for me. A lot of napping. Played some games. Ate some burritos. Oh yeah, Oregon is not designed for snow. They usually don't get very much. I remember seeing a clip of like Seattle drivers with just like an inch of snow on the ground, just like sliding all over the. Step one, when you hit a patch of ice, slam on the brakes. Just hit them as hard as possible. That's what the brakes are there for. You panic and you hit them. There's no downside. Think about this cryptic. What if I just jammed this? Like, we have 2 talismans. I think you can shave a land for every 2 talismans, right? So much mana here. I don't think we need 3 fucking mountains. There's 7 red base. And 8 blue base. Let's leave 1 mountain in there. But we do have Oliphant and Wooded Foothills. We should have at least 2 fetchables. I mean, this is 13 blue. Let's do this. Yo, what's up, Vale? We got a really sick Academy deck here. Let's triple Mox. Beauty. We do need a land here, right? To play the Crypticon Tomb. Or no, we've got it. Cool. Silver border cards in cube. I don't mind them when I'm drafting somebody else's cube, but I don't prefer them. The things that change the draft can also be like kind of hard to balance around and stuff. Y'all want to see me be a bully? Y'all want to see me bully this person? They're playing Candelabra too. I haven't boomeranged to turn 1, come to play Tapland in a minute. Yeah, I think we might have lethal on our next turn. So we play the Nettle Cyst off of the 2 Moxen and the land, right? And then that triggers the host. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Academy would tap for 8. So I could play the Battle Sphere and then also equip the Nettle Cyst. And then Elsiest would be +5, so his 8 + 5 is 13. From the equip would be 15, 19 damage next turn. There's like a turn 3 kill after Cryptic bouncing one of their lands on turn 2. I want to screenshot this too. It's not letting me crop it very well. I mean, I guess I could just do it by hand. I can't really get their name out of it. Whatever. I guess their name's already here on my stream, Doop, 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 doop. The most important thing in the screenshot is that it's opponent turn 2. Yeah. There's no red mana here. That makes the hand worse, Sure. This Nelsis pump is gonna get smaller and smaller. As I keep stacking my shit. Next turn we can like retrofitter plus activate though. It's pretty good. Seems like a hard spot, Oh, maybe I should be leading on Stormcard Coast. Because it still comes into play tap next turn. Yeah, shit, I'll feel really silly if I top deck like I'm a Moxie or something. Could fetch untapped and bounce. I might draw a card with Spellbomb here. Oh, they want to get a card for the robber, sure. They got my mountain. Let's see that Academy, Bard is one that I haven't tried in Baldur's Gate 3, Disgruntled Gamer. Shit, How goes the cube? Really well, Jay Gresh. Got kind of a nutty one here. We won our first round in under 2 minutes. Yeah, shit. It's a lot of damage, especially when they got Earthshaker and Firebolt in the graveyard. important not to forget that ballista that's underneath the robber there too. Wish I had an Urza here, huh? Urza in Time Warp would be sick. So the Firebrand can make it so one of Apprentice or its token can't block. So if I down tick Karn, play Niddle says play Apprentice, there'll be at least 2 damage getting through on board, and then a Flashback Firebolt kills me. Unless I don't attack. I could also down tick Karn for Island and play Battlesphere. I don't love that either, obviously. Might be necessary, though. The ring tempts you. Yeah, it's sort of like you have like an equipment. You have an invisible equipment in play that gives you like the ring tempts you abilities. And every time you the ring tempts you, that's when you can equip. That's the equip cost, is the ring tempting you. Loses to removal. Loses on board debut. Like they have a, again, I talked about this, but they have a Firebolt in their graveyard and we're at 3 life. So if you attack with the Construct token, they can serve with 4. Rada's Firebrand has an attack ability where target creature defending player with power less than it can't block. So they can make it so that either the Brayers or the Thopter token wouldn't be able to block. Just on board, right? And then the Firebolt would go face. And I would only have 3 blockers, right, if I attack with the 8/8. So I couldn't do that without being dead on board. Your line of attacking that with the 8/8. Not just greedy, actual dead on board. Anyway, we're dead here anyway. But I did explain that. The other line was to downtick Karn to play Battlesphere, but Battlesphere also would have died to Fury pretty hard, huh? Eating up all our 1/1s. Downtick Karn for the island, yeah. Killed with my own ballista. Oh yeah, I guess they didn't even need the land for Firebolt either, because the ballista was already exiled. So you just really needed to make sure you had a blocker for every creature there. +1. I'm going to cut Sundering Titan for Chain Lightning. I need the rest of this. Not a very explosive hand, but we do have like the potential for an early Wormcoil Engine. And that could be really good. Soul Ring, aim. Right to Muse, yeah, that would also have been dead on board. Brutal workshops. Sorry to hear that. Good luck recovering, of course. Inti coming in hot. Just want to trade. I'm fine with trading. Analysis was a nice draw, so I actually have a play this turn on top of Chain Lightning. Otherwise, I would have been tempted to Karn, huh? Love to see someone start off by cracking a land when they're behind on board. This game's already going better? Well, yeah, it's much better. I think Fire Confluence is the only card I can think of that 180 is my position cleanly here. Well, it's not bad. can't let them keep a deck, of course. Not about that life. Yeah, they steal the Nettlecyst, and we still just like attack them with the token. They would have shrunk the token to a 2/2 though. So it is a deck mirror. Chain Lightning was a lot better than Sundering Titan would have been that game. Oh, we need to top deck an Academy or a Mox to turn 1 this Wormcoil Engine. I'm thinking about metamorphing the Soul Ring. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should be saving the Metamorph for Wormcoil Engine, huh? Yeah, I'm just going to pass here. I think I have one more fetchable. Oh no, there's the Shock Lane in there. Yeah, I'll Shock. If they manage to Dax steal a Wormcoil, we have Spellbomb to bounce it back to hand. Starting to feel favored. I'm just in the same bank. This hand looks fine. It's like turn 2 Talisman into turn 3 stuff. Our deck has 3 Mox and a Tolarian Academy. I think our odds to draw one of them with a mulligan is like really high, right? Not ideal, but still better, right? I feel like this is better. I still thought about turn 1-ing the Nettlecyst. Kind of regret. Now I'm kind of glad I didn't do that, the turn 1 Nettlecyst, because Liberator would have just answered it, and then I would have had the Mana Vault pinging me every turn. This is actually much better. It's tempting to copy Ophiomancer here, but I kind of like having more Bray's Apprentice fodder. Toxic Deluge, perfect. I mean, they kind of just 2 for 2'd us, right? Or did they 2 for 3 us? Like, they killed a Bray's Apprentice, a Metamorph. I guess the Epicure too, but like, they lost Liberator, Ophiomancer, and the Toxic. It feels like we made off better on that trade. The Brazen Apprentice also drew a card. Not a lot more top end in this deck to draw here. This isn't a playlist to us. This is just YouTube autoplay. The album is The Intimate Space by Not Now, Please. Kind of missed my Ballista. Going to 7. Not many lives. Almost whatever I'm supposed to chump there. If I draw an artifact creature, though, if I draw like a Karn and play it and down ticket, then we'll have 2/3/3s. Even just here, having a 3/3 might just be way better. Nope, dead. Yeah, drawing the Metal Sphere and the Sundering Titan instead of like literally any other card was kind of the worst. I'm not going to cut Sundering Titan here. Not against that Jund mana base. I'm just going to draw better. There's not much, right? There's not much up in the top end like that. Our deck is mostly fast mana oriented. I feel like that should happen very rarely. What just happened that game? I do like Chain Lightning against them, but I wouldn't cut any of this. Maybe Time Warp. For Chain Lightning like that. Might be a mistake. Sure. With the Cryptic in hand, I should probably be shocking myself on turn 1. We're pretty far away from Cryptic anyway, though. Hey, Suppley fight. Good luck with that current Sagara. And just like that, we have Cryptic up next turn. And just like that, we'll no longer have Cryptic up next turn. That could use a draw 7, huh? I'm just gonna hold Cryptic up here rather than run out Breas. Another mana, I can do both, right? And the opponent does know about Cryptic. Sounds like that Psytrance shit I like. With my super not suspicious 4-mana up here. Tali, you say? We did that earlier this league, Arafel. But we were on the play and we went turn 1 Seed Shark and they went turn 1 Tap Land. And then we went turn 2 Cryptic Bounce your Tap Land. We went turn 2 Cryptic Bounce your Tap Land and still had the mana to activate the Seed Shark token that we got from the Cryptic. And that set us up for a turn 3 kill. Whereas while the opponent, like, didn't have any permanents in play. But it's got to be pretty specific, right? If someone played a bounce land in this format, I would love to bounce it. Terrifying. They flipped Tybalt off of the Atali. That's vomit-inducing. Wait, how'd they play the deck? Oh, the Tybalt upticked and found my deck. So they could steal my things with that, too. Alright. They got to play more of my deck than I did that game.